Hey everyone, Jonathan and Molly here, and welcome back to Savoring the Magic.
That's right. Today we are back for day 2 of D23. We are tired, but we are here.
That's right.
And today we're starting at the World of Disney. Yeah, the product experience, just on the different concourse, everything else.
That's right.
You get to go into the shopping place here in a little bit.
I do.
And I'm going to show you around here. So come along with us on this excursion. Pretty neat. They kind of have this little area with the magic of Disney merchandise. This is actually where the big D23 marketplace area is, which Jonathan is in at the moment. But yeah, while he's in there, I kind of wanted to document what all was out here. So yeah, they kind of trace the history of the Disney merch from 28 with the debut of Oswald merch all the way to current day. So I'll kind of show you some of that.
The guy was basically the guy at Universal signed a contract saying that they own houses. Well, didn't realize that.
So this is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit merch, a stencil set. Seems like from 1928. And then of course we get Mickey Mouse being used starting in 1930 with the licensing. And look at this doll. Woo! We've come a long way, folks. Come a long way. Oh, missed one. So with that expansion of merchandise, we got the Mickey Mouse pocket watch from 1934. Archives outdoing themselves here lately. You have to appreciate how it goes from that to like food and board games. Of course, that was all while the shorts were still going on, and then the big game changer being Snow White, the first full-length feature animated film. Little dwarves. I'm not so sure that these were not in the archives exhibit 2 years ago, but for different reasons. Oh, and then of course, Donald Duck. Donald also getting licensed on food, especially during World War II. Wow, kind of crazy thing. There was a time whenever Donald Duck had surpassed Mickey Mouse in popularity. Ugh, just blasphemy now. The little golden book. Guys, who didn't have these growing up, you know? The Mickey felt slippers. Oh, and then of course with the Mickey Mouse Club and all of that, you had the debut of the mouse guitar. Huh? So this lunchbox, it says sold over 9 million units. Look how cute it is. All right. And then Winnie the Pooh entering the picture in 1961, but this in particular in 1965. Not a part of the exhibit, but we should talk about the cosplay being so fun out here. And Merlin perhaps being one of my favorite things that I've seen. Several Merlins, but just happened to see this one, had to capture it. So anyway, back to the merchandising exhibit. Uh, Walt Disney, an American original by Bob Thomas, first came out in 1976. I'm not even sure I realized that. Oh, have seen this before though.
Thank you very much.
The Mickey phone. So cool. Oh my gosh. The first video game licensed by the Walt Disney Company for Game Boy. There's a throwback. So also talk about how electronics have come such a long way since then. It's so great. All right. You have the precious porcelain figures. This is my childhood right here. I totally remember these. The relationship between Lego and Disney, debuting in 1999, which gave us the ability to have things like this. Wow. Oh, Disney partnering with the American Girl company, the American Girl dolls. Of course, here's Jasmine. Fun fact, pretty sure I have this version of Monopoly. It's pretty great. Then we kind of get into the whole publishing arena. It's fun that they've chosen to highlight The Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson. Obviously, this has been wildly popular recently on Disney Plus. Right. Lots of love for Toy Story lately with its 30th anniversary. Appropriate. And then, of course, the acquiring of not just Pixar, but also Marvel. They have some of the merchandise from all of that. Epic Mickey debuting. Not even sure I remember this, but that happened in 2011 apparently. Disney and Funko. Of course, now they have their own booth here. And the acquirement of Lucasfilm. And then to note that one of the helmets, the Zoom Zooms. Oh, don't we all remember those fondly? The acquiring of 20th Century Fox. Some Simpsons merch to note it. Of course, like I said, now we're getting to very recent history. 2019. And then with that also, you get National Geographic. Yeah, just a cool little exhibit kind of following Disney merch and how it's expanded through time, and also as they have acquired other properties. So, pretty neat. All right. Well, now that we've checked that out, I'm just going to look. Obviously, this is the D23 marketplace, and it is crazy. I love they have the little balloons and everything. They gotta tell you what else in there. I mean, you had the 75th anniversary of The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. You have the 60th anniversary stuff for Mary Poppins, 55th for the Disneyland at Haunted Mansion. So lots of cool stuff going on. Let's check out and see where else we can go. Oh, some more cool cosplays going on over here. Captain Hook, Tinkerbell, 2 different Merlins. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so here's the Swarovski line and display. Wow, it's a beautiful booth. I'll hand it to them. Also, just how wild is all of this? I mean, look at that Darth Vader. That's really cool. Darth Vader, Black Panther, and then a whole bunch of the Avengers. Pretty nifty. We have the Disney store area. We have, Disney Publishing and Joffrey's in the same area. That seems right. Coffee and books should stay together.
It's one thing, but probably don't want to wait long.
In fact, here are some of the signings going on today and throughout the event. Okay, we're gonna go walk through the Disney Publishing store with Jonathan in just a second, so we're gonna come back to that. But I did want to show this as well. They have Pixar Putt. And it's a little Pixar themed putt course, which I feel like is so cute. Based on the different properties. So there's a, I see Finding Nemo in the back. I see Monsters Inc. Of course, Turning Red is right here. There's Toy Story and Ratatouille and another Toy Story, because how can you not? And then there's an Inside Out 2, which is super fun. And it looks like Coco and Cars. So it's a little 9-hole thing. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little more. No, it's 9. Okay. 9 holes. I actually don't know if this costs anything or if it's free. I assume it's free, but I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out later, but if not, at least you guys get to see it. It's super cute.
One of the cooler interactions we had while on the trip was meeting Doug Chang. He is a creative director of Lucasfilm, worked on a lot of the prequels and, of course, the new stuff. We were in line for a Lucasfilm event for the Acolyte and Manny Jacinto. And actually, we kind of, saw each other, and he came over and very kindly took a photo with us. So that was a really cool moment. And I didn't film a lot of the Manny Jacinto thing because I was just trying to be in the moment for it. But here are some clips and some concept art and other things that they released for it.
Welcome for our very special guest, Manny Jacinto. He's bringing the drama of The Stranger. Here we go.
What's up? I feel like I should stand as well because everybody's standing and I just I feel so guilty.
Listen, we can stand if you want to stand.
Shall we stand? Can we
You know what?
stand?
It's up to you.
Yes, let's stand.
Let's stand.
Let's
Let us
stand.
stand. Let us stand. All
Yes,
right.
stand amongst the people, please.
Did you take inspiration from other dark side characters, or is your take on the stranger completely OG?
I mean, you can't help but look back to iconic characters like Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, and you know, you have that mask as kind of a starting point. And just roll around and pretend that I was some sort of superhero or Power Ranger, and to be able to do something like this is an absolute dream. And the fact that I can inspire people to possibly do the same, that's all I can ask for. So yeah, just a huge, massive thank you to all of you. And if I can do it, dang, y'all can do it. Do whatever you want. Power to you. But thank you. Thank you for everything.
Oh wow, here is some incredible cosplay going on. 1 second.
He's waiting for me, shot.
Flowers from Alice in Wonderland. Look at that. So incredible. People are awfully creative. Some of the best cosplaying I've seen, I think. But anyway, this D23 has been a lot of divide and conquer, if we're being totally honest. So while Jonathan's in another shopping line, I am headed to the Imagineering Pavilion called Imagineering Behind the Dreams. And yeah, we're gonna go see what all of that is about. We also, I just saw there's the lines that cover for 40. Like, we're spraying people water now.
No.
Oh, Henry.
All right.
Taylor is a senior theme lighting designer and has worked with the Walt Disney Company for 11 years. At Walt Disney Imagineering for 6 of them. Her degree and background are in lighting for live entertainment and general fabrication. Taylor began her Disney journey at age 18, working in attractions in Tomorrowland and Disneyland, and spent many years working as an entertainment technician.
All right, let's go look. Okay, so here we have the transformation for Disney Adventure World, also known as Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris. And it is going through a major refurb. Retheming, renaming, the whole 9 yards. Let me get a better look at it. All of that, yeah. Over here we have some concept for the Haunted Mansion part that's going to be on Disney Treasure. Some really cool details to be found, specifically what they're using in carpeting and wallpaper, even with the accents. That is so cool. Of course, we also see the color palette, and general design choices for the treasure, and also for the Destiny. We see more of the Destiny's information here. Yeah, there's a little video for Story Living by Disney, the new community that is being built. We have Thanos here.
How are you doing? Good to see you.
And then a ride vehicle concept. Hi, how are you?
How are we doing? Hi.
Good.
Familiar with this by chance?
Is this going to be the e-ticket attraction Avengers Campus?
That is correct.
Okay.
Actually, it is. Yeah. So previously announced, we're still in design, still in development. This is one of our models for the ride vehicle. Still a model. We're still in design. Things could change, of course. But what we're saying about it is, as you may know, it's going to be an e-ticket. It'll be kind of a combination of the built environment as well as digital media. And from a story standpoint, the idea is it would hover and fly, but it would also open portals within the multiverse that you can assemble the Avengers and go on missions against King Thanos.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
New attractions are always exciting.
For sure.
Thanks for telling me more. Shout out to Roger, our Imagineer there, who kind of gave the whole scoop on the King Thanos thing, and always up for some changes, potentially, but costume development. So cool. How lucky are we? I literally just caught sight of Bob Iger here at the Imagineering Pavilion. And then to some of the coolest parts of the pavilion so easily. The audio animatronics area being brought to life. And then, of course, the main attraction, the little droids. I mean, how cute are these little guys? Oh.
Ooh, singer too.
Of course, here's the movable floor that we've seen in the video before released by Imagineering, but here's the Disney legend himself.
Presentation where I have off the floor and I move things on the surface of the floor. I can also use it for design, which we're doing right now. We have people add
This is incredible.
already taking their ad designs, putting them into the computer.
Literally, all the Imagineering stuff is so cool. Love seeing the droids walking around. Love the holotiles. Landing the Imagineer that basically created the whole thing. In fact, I'm going to put it in here. And then, of course, rather unexpected was seeing Bob Iger. Who knew? So what a great time to come to the Imagineering Pavilion, as it turned out.
We also walked through the Avatar experience, but the audio was just so loud I couldn't really include it. So here's some little background music collage of what you could see. into the craziness of the day, we forgot to record an outro. So if you enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. But until next time, keep savoring the magic.